becomes a challenge, a puzzle that she feels she can solve. This instinctual need to conquer or win over someone can make the attraction even more intense. Women often feel an innate desire to prove their worthiness, to demonstrate that they can be the one to melt the bad boy's heart. There's a sense of validation in being the person who can tame the wild heart of the bad boy, but it's important to recognize that this isn't always about love. Sometimes it's about ego. Women might be drawn to bad boys not just because they want to save them, but because they want to feel special. Being the woman who finally wins the bad boy's affections can be an ego boost. It gives them a sense of accomplishment, as though they have conquered something that others have failed to. This desire to feel chosen, to be the one who stands out, is a powerful motivator. But while this might feel gratifying in the moment, it often comes with a sense of emptiness once the initial thrill fades. The problem is that once the conquest is over, and the bad boy lets down his guard, the woman may realize that the relationship wasn't as fulfilling as she thought it would be. The bad boy may not have the emotional depth or stability that she thought he would, and the intense passion may burn out quickly. Another element that plays a huge role in this attraction is the concept of unresolved emotional need. Many women who are drawn to bad boys are unconsciously seeking something they feel is missing in their lives. It might be attention, validation, excitement, or even the sense of being needed. The bad boy, with his emotional unavailability and self-destructive tendencies, provides an opportunity for a woman to feel like she is the one who can give him what he needs. She can feel wanted, needed, and indispensable in his life. But this dynamic is a dangerous one, because it's often based on an illusion. The bad boy doesn't need saving, he needs to learn how to heal himself. But that's something that many women don't understand when they first get involved with him. They think that their love can be the solution to all his problems, but in reality love can only go so far when one person is unwilling to change. This brings us to another fundamental reason why women risk it all for bad boys: the desire to be loved deeply, even if it means loving in unhealthy ways. There's something intoxicating about the idea of loving someone so fiercely, so deeply, that it consumes. It feels like a love that is rare, unique and powerful. But this kind of intense, all-encompassing love can be both beautiful and destructive. When women fall for bad boys, they often believe that the intensity of their emotions will somehow make them stronger, more meaningful. They believe that a love this deep and passionate is worth any sacrifice, any challenge, any pain. But the truth is, intense love doesn't always equate to healthy love. In fact, often it's the opposite. When a woman sacrifices her own well-being for the sake of the relationship, when she finds herself constantly trying to fix the bad boy, the love becomes imbalanced. It's no longer about mutual care and respect. It's about one person giving everything to someone who doesn't know how to give back. This imbalance creates a toxic cycle that's hard to break. The bad boy may never reciprocate the love and effort that the woman pours into the relationship, and yet she remains in it, hoping that one day he will change, that one day he will realize how much she loves him. But as time passes, this hope begins to wear thin, the emotional toll becomes heavier, and the woman finds herself losing more than she gains. Another reason why women are willing to risk it all for bad boys is the illusion of control. Women who get involved with bad boys often think that by being with them, they can maintain control over the situation. They believe that by being patient, understanding and loving, they can guide the bad boy toward the right path. They think that if they love him enough, he will change, and in turn they will have the power to save him from his self-destructive tendencies. But the reality is that bad boys rarely change for the sake of someone else. They change because they realize they need to, because they want to, not because someone is trying to force them into it. The more a woman tries to fix or change him, the more she loses control over her own life and emotion. In many cases, the woman is so invested in the idea of saving him that she becomes blind to the red flags, the warning signs that indicate the relationship is unhealthy. The bad boy may show signs of emotional instability, aggression, or lack of empathy, but the woman convinces herself that he just needs time or that he will come around. She ignores her own needs and boundaries because she believes that the relationship is worth fighting for. But as the relationship continues, the imbalance becomes clearer, and the woman realizes that she can't change him, no matter how hard she tries. This brings us to the role that self-worth plays in the dynamic. Women who feel insecure or unsure about their own worth are more likely to be drawn to bad boys. The bad boy's unpredictability and emotional unavailability can make him seem like an unattainable problem. For women who don't feel fully validated or secure in themselves, winning the affection of someone so elusive can feel like proof of their own worth. They believe that if they can win the bad boy's love, they will finally be validated, finally be enough. But this belief is deeply flawed. No amount of love or validation from a bad boy will fill the emptiness that exists inside. The problem is that the woman continues to seek external validation, rather than cultivating self-love and self-worth. The journey of falling for a bad boy is filled with highs and lows, twists and turns. For some women, the journey feels worth it, even if the destination is uncertain. The intensity, the thrill, the challenge, these things create an emotional landscape that's hard to walk away from, but ultimately, the risk is great. The emotional cost can be steep, and for many women, the consequences are far more painful than they could have ever imagined. As we delve deeper into the reasons why women risk it all for bad boys, we begin to see that this attraction is rooted in more than just attraction itself. It's rooted in the desire for validation, the hope of change, the thrill of excitement, and the hope that love can conquer all. But it's also a cautionary tale, a reminder that the pursuit of something thrilling and exciting can sometimes lead us down a path that's ultimately damaging to our well-being. We must look deeper into the patterns that shape these relationships, particularly how past experiences, unresolved trauma and societal influences play a pivotal role in the attraction to bad boys. Often, the allure of the bad boy isn't just about who he is in the present moment. It can also be rooted in the past, in the way a woman has learned to view love, relationships, and her own worth. For some women, their experiences with past relationships have shaped their understanding of what love should look like. If they've grown up in environments where love was chaotic, unpredictable, or even painful, they might subconsciously seek out that same energy in their romantic relationship. This isn't to say that women actively seek out toxic relationships, but the subconscious mind often has a way of replicating patterns, especially when it comes to love and attachment. A woman who has experienced emotional neglect, instability, or even abuse might find herself drawn to a bad boy who mirrors those experiences. The chaotic nature of the relationship can feel familiar, and in a strange way it can feel safe. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a reality for many people. Sometimes, familiarity, even if it's unhealthy, feels more comfortable than the unknown. It's important to note that this isn't a conscious decision. Many women who get involved with bad boys don't realize that they're seeking out patterns that mirror their past trauma. They may even believe that they're seeking love, but in reality, they're seeking familiarity, even if that familiarity brings pain. The bad boy represents something they know, something that feels comfortable, even if it's destructive. This pattern, while painful, can be difficult to break, because it's so deeply ingrained in their subconscious. The other side of this psychological dynamic is the concept of attachment style. Attachment theory suggests that the way we bond with others in childhood profoundly influences how we approach romantic relationships as adults. Women with insecure attachment styles, those who are anxious, avoidant,